Have you ever wondered why we wear armor? Well, it's for protection, right? It's to keep us safe? No, it's not about protection at all. It's actually about intimidation and anonymity. You see, when we wear these costumes, the general public is very intimidated when a group of us show up. And also, when we wear the masks, we feel a level of anonymity that where we don't feel as much guilt when we do all the terrible things the Empire commands us to do. Also, this armor is cheap as hell. Do you know how much it would cost the Empire to outfit every single trooper in the galaxy with an excellent set of armor? I mean, it's just not logistically possible, even with the taxation of trade routes. I mean, most things are on a budget. Wow, I never thought about it like that. That really explains why this armor is so crappy. It really is probably just about intimidation and anonymity. Now you're getting it, rookie. And I totally understand things being on a budget. After all, this whole scene was done with just one action figure. I'm not even here. WTF.
Hey, and welcome to the first ever episode of Creed's Modern Mondays or Creed's Modern Collection. I haven't decided what the name's going to be yet, so if you have any thoughts on it, let me know. But we are here to look at the Star Wars Black Series, Star Wars The Mandalorian Imperial Stormtrooper as part of our May the Force Be With You May. This figure is one that I actually passed up on the first time I saw him because I don't know, I just didn't think I needed him in my collection. And later I realized, oh, that was a mistake. Luckily, I came across him again a few months later. This was at the end of last year when I got him. So this is a 2020 figure, but I figured he'd be a nice one to look at with our, keeps with the theme, Star Wars. Also, you may notice that we're doing it a bit different in the fact that this is going to be off the cuff commentary. Usually I have a script. This might be a mistake, but you're getting pure unfiltered Creed. So anyway, right here on the front of the box, you see Star Wars, The Mandalorian, Imperial Stormtrooper, Star Wars Black Series. This does have some pretty cool art here on the side of the packaging, which I think looks really, really nice. I actually like that quite a bit. And on the back here, you get a little blurb. Stormtroopers are elite shock troopers, fanatically loyal to the Empire in a possible dissuade from the Imperial cause. They wear imposing white armor, which offers a wide range of survival equipment. And then same picture on the front. So let's go ahead and get this guy out of the package and take a look. Should I open him from the bottom or from the side? I figured out that the bottom was the easiest way to cut him out. So just slide him out here and open up that. Man, he looks really nice. Bam, look at this figure. I can't believe I slept on this guy. I should have bought both of the ones I saw instead of just this one. So my initial thoughts of him right out of the box, he looks amazing. Like the detail on his helmet, the pristine white armor. He's got the standard Imperial Stormtrooper blaster. I think it's like an E11 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But they got all the details right. So I think we should go ahead and take a closer look at him. We're going to start off by just taking his gun out of his hand here. And we'll come back to that. We'll set it to the side. So the helmet is your classic Stormtrooper helmet with the rebreathers for filtering smoke. I don't think it filters toxins though, according to Finn. And but mine has a little bit of scuffing here on the front. I just noticed, and that's a bit of a bummer. But I still think the figure looks good. It's way more noticeable here on camera. This doesn't look quite this bad here in person. Matter of fact, it's way less noticeable in person, but it's still there. That's a slight minus because I opened the package and there it was. So as you can see, we keep coming down to the belly. He's got the standard Stormtrooper utility belt, and so on and so forth down. Back of the figure here, you can see the little black marks here. I never always wondered what those were. To me, they look like eyes on the back of their head. Kind of interesting. And then this little design here, again, not sure what that's supposed to be. And then this is actually, if I remember correctly, it's a grenade. But if a little bit of trivia, in the original idea for Stormtroopers, they all carried lightsabers, like everybody, not just Jedi, like everybody carried lightsabers. And that's where the Stormtrooper stored theirs, was on the back. So originally this was supposed to be a lightsaber. They turned it into a grenade. Anyway, and then you continue down, you can see the armor. He's got the black undersuit, which is cool. There's actually wrinkles molded in there. It's pretty hard to see. There we go. You can kind of see the wrinkles in there that are molded in, or how it would bunch up naturally, which is pretty awesome. And then of course, here on the bottom, They got their super amazing white slip-on shoes. That's what, at least that's what I'm pretty sure they were wearing in the movie, but you know, they're supposed to be boots, so I give them the benefit of the doubt. All right, so articulation on this guy. He does have ankle rocker, so you can have his feet rock back and forth like so, as well as the forward and back swivel. His knee can swivel. It's kind of tight, but it does swivel probably a little more than 90, which is nice. And he doesn't, yep, he does have swivel at his knee as well, which is awesome. Hip has a ball joint, so it goes out and swivels in and out, but that's about all you're gonna get because his armor is in the way, but that's okay, not too bad. Waist, does he have a swivel? He does not have a waist swivel. That's a bummer. But his upper body piece here it's molded, which is pretty cool, extra mile on that. So let's see here, the shoulder, he's got a swivel, but his armor does get in the way. Swivel at the forearm, as well as a bit more than a 90-degree bend, which is nice. Swivel at the wrist, and that's it. Yeah, just a swivel. And then here at the head, he's on a ball joint, so he can look up, he can tilt his head like he's like, what's this? And that's it. That's quite a bit of articulation, pretty standard. I think he is missing a couple of things like no waist swivel. I kind of was expecting to see that, but overall, I love this figure. My only complaint so far is just the minor little discolor right there. But again, like I said, here in person, just me looking at it, you know, not through the camera, it's almost not there. I don't know why it shows up so much more on the camera, but it does. Here's the Stormtrooper's blaster. It is the typical one you saw in all the films. It's pretty nicely designed. It's got some good details. I mean, again, it's so dark, it's hard to see, but if I get the sheen on it, you can kind of see there on the barrel. On the other side here, you can see this is where they load their weapons. And I know a lot of people are like, loading lasers. They're not lasers, they're blasters. They fire concussed plasma, and that's why they have a magazine. And that's why even when you watch A New Hope, when they're all storming Docking Bay 94 to stop the Falcon from taking off, you hear the Stormtrooper commander say, all right, men, load your weapons.
Which way? All right, men, load your weapons.
And yeah, that's why, because they're blasters. But anyway, a good job on this. And it does fit in his hand quite nicely, and his finger actually goes on the trigger. So we'll go ahead and stick that on there now and see how it looks. So there's the blaster in his hand, as you can see, and it's really dark. I apologize for that, but you can see, there you go, finger on the trigger, ready to fire a bunch of shots that completely miss. I blame the helmet. It's the helmet, right? Yeah, of course, it's the helmet. All right, now for a little size comparison with the Star Wars Black Series Stormtrooper. Got him with a Black Series First Order Trooper right here, and then the Winter Suit Black Widow right there. These are all, of course, in the 6-inch scale. So they look pretty good together. And as you can see, he sizes right up with the best of them. That Black Widow looks pretty yellow next to these two guys. She doesn't when she's by herself, but next to them, she looks really yellow.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out the first episode of KREED'S Modern Mondays or KREED'S Modern Collection. I wanted to try something different, do the voiceover while I was actually making the video. It saves a lot of time. Not sure if I'm in love with it though. The audio is a little inconsistent. And I also wanted to do a video without that same tired music I've been using for literally over 100 episodes. So let me know what you think of this one. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And I'll see you this Wednesday on KREED'S Collection. And you can expect the Modern Mondays just when I feel like it. It's not going to be an every Monday thing. But anyway, guys, we'll see you this Wednesday. Thanks a lot.